Greetings from Orlando, Florida. In this video, we visit Icon Park. USA Today ranked this place #1 attraction for tots, teens, and in-betweens. During this family-friendly vacation, we visit a wax museum where we see some of our favorite actors, superheroes, and athletes. We also overlook the city from over 400 feet in the air while riding the wheel. What's up, and welcome back to Whitney Styles' YouTube channel. Beyond the Wax Museum and the world's famous wheel, some of the other attractions include a Sea Life Aquarium, the Pearl Express train, a Museum of Illusions, a video arcade, restaurants, shopping, the Starflyer, and so much more. This park is beautiful both during the day and at night, and if you watch the entire video, you'll be able to see it lit up at night. According to Forbes magazine, Icon Park is among the 7 best attractions in Orlando, so you should definitely check it out. At first glance, you can tell this is good for a family-friendly vacation or a date night. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum is the first thing on our agenda. While there, I made a guest appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, where I talked to him about why he's not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Apple just dropped a bunch of new products, so we gotta pay homage to the visionary and genius Steve Jobs. I always remember Steve in the black turtleneck and jeans. This really captures his essence. You know, that's how billionaires dress. Based on these cool props, who do you think is next on the list? If you guessed Albert Einstein, you're correct. Clearly, I never met Albert in real life, but based on the pictures I saw, I just feel like they did a really good job on this wax model figure. I also like the staging they did, the backdrop, and some of the props they used. I heard some of the exhibits used to contain other props that the guests could actually interact with, but they changed that about a year or so ago to try to reduce the spread of germs and other things. This section also had a trivia game, which was fun. You know, my motto is to learn something everywhere you go, even if you're on vacation. And a good thing is that if you answer the questions wrong, you can retake the quiz and score 100%. Moving right along, this video is supposed to be fun, entertaining, and not a history lesson, so I'm not going to share each individual person that I came across. You should also know that I did not film every single wax figure in the museum. On top of that being boring, I'm pretty sure the owners of this museum or Icon Park would not be happy if I gave you the full backstage unlimited pass, because it wouldn't give you an incentive to come and experience it for yourself. And more importantly for them, spend your money. I'm a details person, so I was looking at the props, I was looking at the hair, the wigs, the glasses, the accessories, the clothes, the wrinkles on the forehead. Like, I was looking at all that, so this is very entertaining for me. As you watch this video, let me know in the comment section below who your favorites are. And because we're in Orlando, hey Mr. Walt Disney. Laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, dreams are forever. Speaking of dreams, Martin Luther King and Barack Obama. Obama is really my uncle in my head, and he doesn't even know it. Without this woman, this museum wouldn't even be possible. This is Madame Marie Tussauds. I'm sad to say that I didn't know anything about her before visiting this museum, so if you want to learn more, go ahead and Google her. Fun fact about me, as a kid, I had no desire to go to a wax museum because I always associated wax museums with horror movies, and I know when I said that, there's at least 1 or 2 movies that popped in your head, right? But as an adult, this is actually a really enjoyable experience. I will also recommend this place for teenagers, whether it was a school field trip, an educational outing, or just something to do on the weekend. This area has a bunch of hands, gift boxes, registers, a sink. I don't know if it's supposed to be a gift shop or some other type of activity, but there was nobody working, so. The next section of the video is dedicated to the entertainment industry. So we'll have athletes, actors, actresses, musicians, artists, pop stars, all that. Look at this face. They knew exactly what they were doing, molding that face. Speaking of entertainment. Being that this is a fashion, beauty, lifestyle channel, I have to point out that the makeup artist was a little bit heavy on that eyeshadow and eyeliner on Serena Williams. But beyond that, hey girl, hey, we see you in your black girl magic. If you are enjoying this wax museum content, I want to encourage you to check out another travel vlog that I did called Quick Trip to Dallas. So I went there in 2019 and I visited the Ripley's Believe It or Not Wax Museum, and that one was really cool. Like, if you like this, wait until you see the Ripley's Museum. This Madame Tussauds Museum is given bits and pieces, but the Ripley's Museum was on a whole nother level. If quality is the deciding factor for you, then the Madame Tussauds Museum does have better quality wax figures. But if you're just going for the entertainment side of things and you want to see more of a variety, then Ripley's is it. The Ripley's Museum had a lot more talk show hosts, movie stars, and even some fairy tale like storybook characters. Madame Tussauds Museum had maybe 3 of the presidents. The Ripley's Museum had all 44 presidents lined up. I mean, 45 was there, but he wasn't next to the other presidents. I bet they did that strategically because he was in office at this time. This character on the screen is supposed to be Rihanna, and I am not here for it. I mean, do you see any resemblance? I know her style is very versatile. Maybe they were channeling Riri when she first came out, but this woman is a billionaire. Y'all better put some respect on her name and her wax figure. Remember in the beginning of the video where I said the designers did a really good job creating some of the wax figures, but some of the other ones looked a bit questionable to me? That's exactly what I was talking about. I mean, Taylor is on point, but y'all let me know in the comment section below which wax figures look really good to you versus which ones need to go back to the drawing board. It would be nice if they updated the music section to include more rap and hip hop artists. Like, I would love to see a Nicki Minaj, a Cardi B, Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, Drake, Rick Ross, Kanye West. Like, there's so many other influential artists that are not represented here today that should be. Next up is the king of pop, singer, songwriter, dancer, Michael Jackson. At the Ripley's Museum, it showed Mike at various stages of his life and his career. So it started out with wax figures of him as a child, and then it showed his evolution over the years, which was really cool to watch because his looks did change. Aquaman was my favorite wax figure in the whole museum. Look how real he looks. Like, that looks like a real person to me, and it was just dead on with the character. Aquaman is a 2018 American superhero film based on the DC Comics. And if you like superheroes, stay tuned because I do have more to show you. The set and staging of these exhibits was way more interesting than some of the other figures that we looked at earlier in the video. There was more than enough space to pose next to your favorite superhero. It was a bit hard to film because some of the areas were not very well lit, but that was because they had special effects. So if you pushed a button or stood in a certain area, it would light up or just do other cool effects. Next up is Steven Spielberg, American film director, producer, and screenwriter. In the museum, they actually had him standing across from E.T., which would have been cool to film. I should have captured that. But anyway, as you can guess, next up, our favorite people of Hollywood. This is the last room in the Wax Museum, and I'm going to nickname this section A Night Out with the Stars. All of the wax figures were dressed in suits, tuxedos, or evening gowns. It looked like they were going to some type of red carpet event, or award show, or even the Grammys. I want to take a minute to quote, give them their flowers, so let me know in the comment section below who is your favorite actor or actress. It could be someone that you see in this video or just someone else in Hollywood. I love to see people with 20-year, 30-year acting careers. But then it's also cool to see people who started out on kid-friendly movies or the Disney Channel evolve to have a diverse portfolio too. Other celebs in this room included J-Lo, Will Smith, and Leonardo DiCaprio, just to name a few. This video is part of a family-friendly vacation series, so I want to encourage you to check out my other videos like live gator feeding, drive-through safari, and an airboat tour where we see gators in their natural habitat at Wild Florida. As you can imagine, our time in Florida was full of activities and adventures. But before our vacation was over, we came back to Icon Park to experience it at night, see everything under the bright lights, and ride the wheel. When you first enter, they take your photo and you have an option to buy a drink from the Sky Bar. Then you and your party wait in line for the next available cabin. When it's your time to board, you hop on and off because the wheel does not stop. It's going really slow, less than 1 mile per hour, but just something to be aware of. Once on board, the very first thing I noticed is the stripper pole. Just kidding, I don't know if it's really a stripper pole, but it really looks like a stripper pole in the middle of the room. Notice the camera in the ceiling though, things probably get a little crazy in here. In addition to the seat in the middle of the room, each cabin also has a tablet and a guard railing that goes all around the room. Shameless plug for my business. If you like my dad's t-shirt, be sure to check out my clothing line. You can connect your phone to the tablet through Bluetooth to play music during the experience. The tablet can also be used to show you facts about Florida and the surrounding area. The wheel is 400 feet tall. It's made of 300,000 pounds of steel. It's the tallest wheel on the east coast of the US. Moving at a speed of less than 1 mile per hour, the flight time is 25 minutes and the viewing distance is 57 miles. I would also recommend riding the wheel during the day so that you can get a better view of the city. It's really just about preference, but now our ride is over. The doors opened and we hopped off when instructed, and then an employee actually hopped on to sanitize and clean the cabin before the next people could get on. You see the little sanitizer bucket there? There's a gift shop to purchase trinkets and merchandise. You'll also have the option to purchase the high quality photos that they took when you entered the wheel experience. The presentation was really nice, but they were like $40 for the photos, and I wasn't paying that. I mean, I got 10 for you. The next attraction is the Starflyer. This is the world's tallest swinging ride at 450 feet tall. This attraction definitely looks way more cool at night. So of course you can't see this detail, but close up, there are chains that attach these swings to the ride. And then each seat fits 2 people. So where you see the twinkling lights, that's actually lights on the bottom of a seat. And there's people there, swinging in the air. 450 feet in the air. So yeah, for the adventurous people, this one's for you. I hope you enjoyed this Things to Do in Orlando video featuring Icon Park. I love feedback, so if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment below. Sharing is caring, so share in whatever way you see fit. My family and I are off to another adventure. If you want to know what's next for us, subscribe so you don't miss out. The next video I'll post will be a recap of some of the restaurants we ate at while in Florida. So until next time, thank you so much for watching.